Hello to all my Leos. Welcome to your May 2019 Love and Romance reading. This reading is for anyone who's in a relationship, a situationship, or what have you. Leos. If you would like a private reading, click down in the description box below. You can connect with me on Instagram and purchase readings. You can also get your spiritual products and services, anything that you need, down in the description box. If you don't have an iPhone, because the only way that you can connect with me through Instant Go is if you have an iPhone, you can still email me and I'll send you a PayPal link. All right, so that's how you can connect with me. All right, so Leo, my fire signs, my lovely fire signs. This will be an interesting read. My sun sign is not fire, but my moon sign is fire. I'll have to do some moon sign readings one of these days. Okay, bring a little mysticism to things with the moon signs. But yeah, my moon sign is Leo, so I have to see if this resonates as well. But yeah, Leo, so we'll be seeing, looking at the overall energy for your relationship for the month of May, as well as what your significant other's hidden emotions are towards you, what the future has in store, and what, your significant other secretly desires behind closed doors. So let's check it out. Spirit, bring forth enlightenment and truth. Okay, so these are your cards, Leo. What is the overall energy for my Leo spirit, their relationship, May 2019? Okay. Bear with me while I clarify some of your cards. Spirit, bring forth clarity in regards to the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Staves, the Eight of Cups, and the King of Staves. All right, Leo. Very interesting energy jumping off. Let me go ahead and light my candle up. So the overall energy for your reading is lust. Lust, okay? A lustful connection between you and your significant other, okay? Or on someone's end here. All right, so how your significant other feels about you. How do they feel about you emotionally? Clearly there's love that's there, that's present. We have the love card. Some of you guys are involved with Taurus and Libras. Okay, there's love there. There's a connection. Okay, there's an emotional connection and there's lots of lust. So I feel like there's lots of good, sex that's jumping off. Okay. However, there are some difficulties. We have the Five of Pentacles, so there may be some financial issues or, just some challenges, so to speak, where there's a lot of comparing going on, okay? It feels like your significant other is wanting to get to this place of healing, okay? But there's been a lot of postponements, okay? We have the Three of Pentacles, so I feel like there are some financial issues that are maybe jumping off that are causing some issues within the relationship for some of you guys. But for others of you, what I'm sensing is that your significant other is trying to get to this place of healing, but there's been some postponements, okay? And this could be due to some challenges, some competing competition within the relationship, okay? What do I see in the future? What I'm seeing in the future, I see your partner turned away, okay? This could be you or your significant other, but we have the 3 of staves. So it feels like your significant other is looking at a distance. They may be looking at the future. What does the future have to hold? What does the future have in store? Okay? That's the question that they have in their mind. That may be the question that's on your mind in the future is where is this relationship going? What is this relationship? What fruit is this relationship going to bear? And I feel like it's bringing a lot of stress to you and your significant other when this question is asked. Okay? You're looking at the future. You're wanting to go from the 3 of staves to the 4 of staves where you're building, you're progressing, there's an agreement between the 2 of you. There's a sturdy foundation. There's a sturdy foundation in which you and your significant other are building on. And we have the Justice card. This is all about fairness. This is about commitment. This is about order. This is about honesty, okay? So I feel like your significant other, when it comes to this relationship and when it comes to this commitment and when it comes to marriage and moving things forward, that it's a very stressful, it's stressful for them, it's stressful for you when it comes to, looking at the future. What is this, because there's this sexual connection, there's love, but there's this strong sexual connection. And maybe in your mind, you're not really for sure whether or not it's love or if it's lust. Is this love? Is this lust? Where's this relationship going? Okay, so that's the question at hand. You're looking at the future. The 2 of you guys are wanting this 4 of staves where you're building, where there's a major commitment, but it's stressing you out whether or not, you guys are going to make it to that point. Whether or not you're going to make it to that level of commitment, whether or not you guys are going to get married. Okay, so you might be stressed about, okay, are we going to get married? Are we going to move in together? Because we have the 3 of staves that represents being at a distance. So some of you guys are in relationships that are long distance, in which you may be wondering, okay, well, when are we going to come together? When are we going to, move in together? When are we going to be able to move this thing forward? Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. I'm also seeing, I see a very strong connection between the 2 of you. Yes, there is someone is here, and it may be lots of you Leos who are at a distance from your significant other. Okay, you may be at a distance from your partner where you're living in one state or in one country and your partner is living in another. Okay, another thing that I'm seeing is that there's a lot of stress when you guys do come together and then you're leaving and you're going back to where you stayed, where you were living before, or where you currently live. When you travel to your significant other's country, city, state, and then it's time to go back home, there's a lot of stress. And, somebody is really struggling with patience, because we have the patience card here on top of the fire sign. Okay, that's your sign. That's you. This is you, Leo, fire energy, King of Staves, patiently waiting. Okay, it feels like recently maybe you guys were together or you guys plan on being together. Somebody's waiting. Somebody's waiting for you to come into town. You're waiting for your partner to come into town. You guys are waiting to be together. This is what I'm sensing here. You guys are waiting to come together. There are a lot of options here. There are a lot of options. You have a lot of options. Your significant other has a lot of options. It feels like you guys are really trying to piece this whole situation that you guys have going on together. Because I'm feeling this whole energy of 2 people being at a distance, wanting to come together, trying to figure out how to... trying to figure out how to, like... bring balance to this whole situation so that you guys could just be together physically. That's what I'm sensing, because we have the breakthrough card as well. So there's definitely a need for breakthrough. I feel like there's a lot of sexual tension as well. The distance between the two of you might be causing a lot of lustful thoughts, all this distance and stuff, you know. But yeah, I'm saying for some of you guys that there is going to be a vacation of where the two of you guys are going to come together. There's going to be a lot of talk about marriage, commitment, you know, a wedding. What are we going to do? How are we going to bring this whole thing together? Lots of options on the table. I see forward movement, but just there's like definitely you're feeling like, damn, I've been being patient, and or if you're involved with another fire sign like yourself, this fire sign may be feeling like, damn, I've been being patient. I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to get married. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Okay, so let's go ahead and see what your significant other secretly desires behind closed doors from you, Leo. Let's see. Okay. Oh, yeah. So I see why Spirit said lust, because these cards is some of the most lustful that I've drawn thus far. So, because we got the whip jumping off with the 6 of testicles, where the woman is spanking her man with a whip, okay? And then we have the devil card. The devil is all about, you know, like sexual energy and, like, you know, codependency and stuff like that, and really just having that connection, you know, and just very lustful thoughts. You see the man, he's got horns and he's got like this choker around her neck, and he's grabbing the choker and she's giving him oral. So lots of like toys, spankings, and, you know, like dominatrix is what I'm sensing. Then we have the Emperor, where the masculine energy is really wanting to be catered to. You know, feed me wine, feed me grapes, you know, and she's sitting on his lap like, yeah, you know. So this could be your energy if you're the woman. That may be what your significant other is desiring. If you're the man, then maybe that's what your significant other is wanting to do, is to cater to you. But definitely some kinky shit, Leo. This is like the most kinkiest out of all signs. All right, so let's go ahead and get some spiritual guidance for my Leos. Spiritual guidance for my Leos in regards to this relationship, this connection, this a very lustful, steamy connection that Leo has jumping off. Okay, so we have be supportive. It says make a genuine effort to show that you care. And Spirit is also saying to consider your foundation. You are being asked to look at how committed you are to love. So when it comes to this whole moving things forward, are you truly committed? Is your significant other truly committed to, you know, this relationship? Is it, and then you need to ask yourself, is this love or is this lust? You know, again, just like I stated before, because we do have the overall energy here being lust. Okay, so I think that Spirit is saying that, you know, you need to maybe connect more so on a mental level before moving things forward. You need to make sure that this is really something that is, you know, this real. Is this real? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Is it the sex, or is it, you know, that you really do have this this true love for each other? Because sometimes people can confuse love with, sometimes people can confuse feelings of lust with love. Okay, so while you're trying to attain this love, you need to make sure that it's really genuine in your heart, because it's genuine in somebody's heart. And it may be your significant other's heart that is genuine in, and maybe not yours completely, which is why you're possibly questioning things. But Spirit is saying to be supportive and make a genuine effort to show that you care. Okay, so that's your reading, Leo. I hope that didn't call you guys Gemini. Leo, that's your reading. You guys stay blessed, stay well, and Ashe.